fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
The lands between, home beyond the fog.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Okay, Marika, Godwyn the Golden.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
What is the Elden Ring?
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
The shattering.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live.
Ooh.
The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater,
What?
and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Fuck yes. Chills. For real. This was awesome. Not going to lie now, I'm feeling...
And one other, whom grace would again bless,
This is completely...
tarnished of no renown.
This is completely cryptic everything, but I still love it already.
Cross the fog to the lands between,
What is the fog?
to stand before the Elden Ring
There's going to be so much to unpack here.
and become the Elden Lord.
I'm going to have to watch so many YouTube videos on this. Man. Okay, I fell and landed in this puddle of water. The sounds at least indicate that. Now there's a horse. Or something. Yeah, it's a horse. It's a horse, alright. Not a horse.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
This is so cryptic.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Who now? Hello.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it.
Fuck off, dude.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Yeah.
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
The round table.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
Yes.
And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Indeed, I'm a good guy.
And why not purchase a little something?
Oh, yes.
I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Hello, purveyor of fine goods.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
What is tarnished?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration.
Okay.
The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all. You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. Essential. The kit costs, but the important...
Okay. Hello. To the Earth Tree. Okay, proper death means returning to the Earth Tree. And the roots call to you. Yo, mate.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Yes, please.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you?
Yeah, of
my
course.
people. Wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
What's going on now? Hello?
Greetings,
Hi.
traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Not
They
really.
serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
I know.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength
Yes, please.
to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Yes.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Give. Spectral steed whistle. Oh, is this the means to summon a horse? I mean, it's a steed whistle?
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Yes, please.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea.
I'm a little
for
too
me.
close,
They
that's-
fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider.
To the what
Did
now?
you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. Quite a lark when you think about it.
Yeah. Sitting sideways. Okay.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle?
Yeah.
Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose?
Yep.
Oh, you've come to be one with the spider?
No, 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 no,
Well,
no.
that makes us two peas in a pod.
What?
But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head.
Yeah.
I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared.
Like what?
I'm nothing but a craven.
Girly?
I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit jellyfish ashes. Yeah, thank
The
you.
poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It will be glad of your company, I think, the little one.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Who are you exactly?
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love I'm finally getting the...
Yeah, talk to Melina. I like her.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Yay.
Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer,
Which means?
a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring.
Ah.
If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Oh yeah, who are you? Why are you here?
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
Pleasure.
I am the witch Renna.
Hi, Renna.
I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
No, that's not
And
me.
upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee.
No.
Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Well, yeah, I can.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Spirit recording. Well, you have many hands, dear woman. Okay, thank you. Lone wolf ashes. Okay.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished.
No, it's alright. Who are you?
I doubt we shall again meet.
Why?
But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
She's cute.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erdtree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
What do you mean? Hello.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Head to the foundation of gold, Tarnished. Traverse Rhea Lucaria, Glintstone Eventide, and reunite the half-crescents at the Grand Lift. Oh, but the bridge is collapsed and cannot be crossed. Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall.
Hey, how are you?
Forgive me. I've been testing you
How so?
to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path.
So far it's been
It
okay.
seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold,
Okay.
gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very
Sure.
well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Hello?
Oh, I see you've just arrived.
I have.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Yeah.
You do? Wonderful news.
Out in the world.
Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Yeah.
Ah, hello. You must be new here.
Yes, Prince.
Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Anya, no, nobody rings that name. I've met several people already. More than I would have imagined.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house.
Is this my...
She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to... Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
You are Red Riding Hood. I met you before. Hey.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Prater Reichard.
Ah.
I should have told you sooner.
It would have been nice, but it's okay.
Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
And you are?
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome.
Hey, hey.
It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table hold.
This is a nice place.
Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Sure. Will I lose vigor?
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
I hope Melina doesn't take this the wrong way, but I think cuddling is nice.
You are very warm.
Baldurin's blessing.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Oh, it's really nice. It's actually really nice.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. The girl you brought here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade.
Ah, Red Riding Hood.
She has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools.
I'm sorry.
That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Who's her?
A pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished.
It's the asshole.
I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
What do you need? I have little time to spare. Oh, are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the Round Table's inner chamber will open.
Okay.
And you will receive the wisdom of the Two Fingers. Once the wisdom of the Two Fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I have high hopes for you. I'm sick and tired of them. These namby-pamby tarnished think us no more than a shelter from the rain. We've spoken long enough. I have matters to attend to.
How nice.
You are so very warm.
Oh.
I was known as a deathbed companion where I come from after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions. I lay with the remains of an exalted noble to grant him another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
The girl. What about
I
her?
talked to her.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
Come on.
Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
She would. Oh, is he the master?
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
He's fine. Oh, sorry?
If If I do have a talent for spirit tune, I suppose I should try to. I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Yes.
Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Korea,
For
okay.
a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint.
Yes.
My name is Topes.
Lord Hopes.
Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
I take what I can get, right? Let's talk a bit first.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit.
Indeed.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries.
North, okay.
Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
I feel like this was a good thing you did there.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy. Find yourself without one, you can't pass, and you'll never reach the Earth.
Oh, dudes. Oh, nice.
You're new around here.
Yes, yes.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them.
Okay, I won't. I won't. Okay, Chapreri Clay. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Crepes. What is it? The last, huh? Will the store not open? It indeed does not open. Oh.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
Hi.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Are you a shard bearer? Ooh. But why though?
Let it be Margit the Fell. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Alright.
You there? Come over here, would you?
I'm coming. You are?
You're tarnished. aren't you?
I am.
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
Okay.
Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success. Use that opening to breach the castle. The guards haven't a clue about it. You'll slip right inside undetected. Yeah, you're just... I pray.
You mean this, I guess. Okay. Willing to talk to me? Hello.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
the
you.
The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as
that would
you
have
might guessed.
indeed been my
I'm
guess.
looking for a little something here in the castle.
Okay.
When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Shard bearers or something. Yeah, Godric something.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you?
Yeah,
you
sure.
can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace.
That indeed I can.
Well, enjoy it while you can.
What do you mean?
I'm tarnished, like you.
KK?
But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time.
Oh shit.
Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Hey, bro.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale.
Yay, yay, yay.
And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold. My sincerest congratulations.
Thank you.
But how did you find the Round Table?
It was interesting. It was peaceful.
You don't have to say it.
Okay.
Before, the Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak. Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join the Round Table proper, you must acquire a great rune and request audience with the two fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
I will. One day.
Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale, to acquire a great rune. Decrepit he may be, but a demigod he remains. And of course, an inheritor of a great rune. Worse yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious new toy to graft. So, prepare for the worst.
This sounds terrible. I love it. The fact that my controller is busting out at times is a bit disheartening, but who
What's
cares?
the matter? Aren't you supposed to be earning your place at the Round Table Hold? Then you must face Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. For without a great rune, you will not be granted audience. With the two fingers. in the inner chamber.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there.
Sure.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you?
I'm at least willing to
I
listen.
need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness.
Church atop the cliff. Yeah.
The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure.
That's problematic.
When the Erd Tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep, scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there. First, you must find the unalloyed gold needle.
Okay.
It's hidden somewhere in the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Then I will tell you, as promised, the secret of the town of Celia.
That's...
First, you must find it's hidden somewhere in the deep. Then I will tell you the secret.
Are you...
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man.
But I've been sent
if you
here.
Are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with...
Hello. Who are you?
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad,
Yep.
or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
If you say so. But my hand is getting...
Stop pretending you can't see me.
Left?
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I? What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bog. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Classic story. Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Okay, thank you.
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself.
Okay.
My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I've been there.
Right, but I'll need him.
Who are you?
I don't believe we've met.
No, we haven't.
I'm known as D.
Hi, D.
I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root.
Okay.
Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Not really?
Those who live in death should be left well alone.
Ow.
All the more should you spy a mariner among their number.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here.
Yeah.
Please, can you help me out of this?
How? Yeah.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ouch! Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
All right.
Ah. Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
Yeah, I was worried.
Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
All right. Thank you.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds.
Yeah.
And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held.
Okay.
I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
Okay. Oh, I can talk to Melina? Yes. She's so cute.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Yes, please.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between.
What?
Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Thank you.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here.
Nice mask.
I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
I
are you here?
I have scrolls for you. I want to learn.
A yen for glintstone sorcery.
I hope I'm not too stupid.
I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch.
Nice.
Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yes.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in Glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words.
It's fine.
Never.
Yeah.
Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
I do.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk.
I know.
So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance.
Yes, I must.
Now, shall we start learning?
Yes, I'm ignorant.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Honestly, it's really... it should be really easy to... get down here. I mean, I think that's why the boss is quite easy. If you want to learn sorceries, you know, she's here. You want to go here and be able to get to her, to learn the sorceries, right? Seems like it.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
I won't.
Pleasure. The howl of a wolf in the mistwood.
Oh!
I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself?
That was my plan.
Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Finger snap. All right.
Goodbye for now.
Hey, dude.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Never the bloody busybody.
Yeah, he sent me.
Maybe to him you don't seem so strange.
Yeah, true.
The name's Blythe.
Hi, Blythe.
I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
No problem.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Okay. Oh.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place.
Hello.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you?
Yes.
Clearly not one of Godric's lot.
True story.
I am the Felly Lou. Tarnished and warrior, like you.
All right.
I'm here by decree of my father.
Okay.
How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric,
I do.
I ask you call upon me.
Okay.
The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
She's my summon.
Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
All right. Hello, War Master's Shack.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight?
I am indeed.
Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Who is the Golden Order? But...
Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts?
Yes.
All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you.
Nice sword, by the way. Oh, let's watch a cutscene.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred.
This looks so good.
Deliver me unto greater heights.
Hey.
Well. Lowly Tarnished.
Oh, so many arms.
As a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Did he hit himself and now cut his arm off? I already wasted all my flasks.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. I don't like this. I'm going to die soon. No!
Lord of all that is golden. And one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
That is a work of heresy.
Is it?
Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree.
Okay.
Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
Raging like fire and like flame. That's cool. You again? Hello?
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Well, well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts?
Yeah, I like
If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
Yes, please.
Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Lies around here.
We meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So,
What do you need?
Who the fuck is the? I want to learn these. Thrusting. Let's give me all of these.
Oh, still need something?
Yeah, I've defeated Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Roger's rapier +8.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Thank you a lot. What the hell?
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
I have the corpse on the Stormwell.
A misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Holy what? This was a lot of information, and I couldn't parse it at all. But this thing killed Godwyn? I probably misheard that. And okay.
Ah, so you've met Dee.
No, who's Dee?
Dee is an old friend.
Who is Dee?
We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
I'm completely out of it. What?
Now.
Sure. Let's just do a little holding, bolding. Maybe it will progress her quest.
You are so very warm.
Do you know?
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else
about the black knife prints that fascinate dear Roger so?
Knife print clue. Okay.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hole. Perhaps you could make use of it?
Found a simple map. Check it inventory. Okay, thank you. Edgelord? Oh, hello! Good fight.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale.
I know.
I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father.
No.
He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Alright. You are a finger reader.
Are you that new tarnished?
I am.
You've done well. I am Enya, the finger reader.
Nice to meet you.
I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will.
Okay.
Look there. The fingers tremble.
Oh, no.
To welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
The two fingers are not metaphorical, they are fucking two fingers. Sitting here and giving me guidance, orders.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession.
Hi.
Demigods and even the Crater of the Champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not? Ah, great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended, To your kind, the tarnished.
By whom?
The fingers speak. The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left. Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Okay. So he was a pussy, you essentially want to say.
Ah, great rule. The children of the goddess, Queen Marika, tainted by the strength of their runes, her children, and so grace will listen. The great tarnish, indeed. The demigod, Godric the Graf, the runt. Ah, great runes. The children of the goddess, Queen, tainted by the strength of their runes, her children ward, but none can
Okay.
The great tarnish, indeed. The demigod, Godric the runt of the...
I don't understand any of this, to be honest, but it's still deeply fascinating. Oh, what up?
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not?
Have.
Then just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir.
Hey, Gideon.
As a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
Okay.
You'll be after more great runes now, eh?
Hi.
Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge.
Yes, please.
The inheritors of the great runes, the shard bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale.
Yes.
General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Prater Reichard, Lord of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's academy.
Alright.
You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Woo! Yeah. Nephili, that's your daughter.
I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She's my daughter.
Yeah.
I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Yeah, she tanked a lot. Renala, she's in the north, because the Academy of Rhea Lucaria is in the north, right?
The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the Amber Egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Okay.
Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the two fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait. Prater Reichard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau. the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Reichard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven. General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already. The Academy of Renala is queen of the Carian royals, and her great rune dwells within the egg she so dearly clutches. The Academy of Rea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north. Renala is queen of the and her great rune. Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Land. It lies at the foot of the earth. But the two until we've acquired enough.
Alright. Thank you for now.
The end is nigh.
Fuck!
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Patches.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it. Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all. Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through.
I kind of want to kill him and kind of don't.
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you.
Of course.
Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? A true lady of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Alright.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Is this the guy who was up there?
We meet again.
Yeah, it is him.
To have fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle.
I did.
I am Yura, as you might recall.
Yes. No, but
Hunter of bloody fingers.
Kind of.
Tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
I won't, Master. Can we talk some more?
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. if fate permits.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Hello, I'm coming.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
There's so many people, so many stuff.
You've come to lend me your aid, have you?
Yes.
Well, that's very kind, but
Yes.
No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me.
No.
Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood.
Okay.
A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
To the south, through the Mistwoods. These are the Mistwoods, and then this must be the fort, right? To be honest, this seems easy enough. Okay. Let's make a marker here. Point of interest.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye?
Well,
my fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward?
Yeah, sure.
Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
All right.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies...
Okay, thank you. Oh, it's you!
What are you doing here?
Just to the beach.
You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp.
They won't.
You'll end up just like
No,
me.
no, I cleared this cave.
Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
Are you okay?
What made you go and do a thing like that?
Because you're a good...
My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
True story. Has she the same name as those warrior girl I'm hearing about again and again? Let's talk to her. Are you a warrior?
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well.
Alright.
Shall I share them with you?
Yes, definitely.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
What's going on?
The road is yet long. A god is not easily felled. But one day, without fail, you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
What is he talking about?
Huh. You, is it?
Yes.
I didn't notice you there.
You
I'll be
alright?
doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Are you okay?
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.